The most common is the power of attorney, which I know you run into quite
Yeah.
frequently. Um,
People think they can get a power of attorney off the internet and it
yes,
will cover them for everything that they need to do.
unfortunately, that is the case. Yeah, and unfortunately, that doesn't actually happen. It doesn't work. A lot of times I tell people the power of attorney is worth what you paid for it, which in a lot of cases is nothing because they got it for free off the internet. The kind of what's going on here is back in 2011 here in the state, we had some major changes to our Florida state statutes related to powers of attorney, and the legislature said, "Hey, these things are pretty complicated. There's a lot. If you see our powers of attorney here in Florida, they tend to be 20, 30 pages,
Yeah.
if they're done well." But the legislature said, "Look, these things are pretty complicated down here, so we don't want people just signing the end of a 30-page document. How do we know if they read it?" So they changed it and they said, "Hey, we want you to see initials next to some of these what they call special powers." The legislature just kind of defines some powers like naming beneficiaries, gifting your money away, creating trusts or estate planning tools, those sorts of things. Like we want to see that you actually intended for this person to be able to do that. We don't just want a signature on the document. So we want that person to actually initial each of those powers. We never see that on I should say we never see that. It's rare that we see that from anything online. And even when we do, oftentimes it's not actually the right powers need to be initialed that have the initial marks next to it. It's kind of a big issue because then those documents aren't valid.